Hello, my name is Elijah Thode, and I'm here today to talk to you about presentation anxiety and how to cope with it before and during your presentations with some helpful hints and tools I've discovered in my own presentations.
Okay, good.
Presenting to a large group of peers or strangers can be a daunting task and a nerve-wracking one at that. Why is that? We speak in front of our friends and colleagues every day, but usually we do not find ourselves panicking over what to say or whether or not our posture is correct and so on. You would think with a presentation it would be easier because the material is already laid out for you in preparation and all you have to do is speak. The reason why we find ourselves in a state of panic is because the presentation is set to where you are controlling the entire subject of communication, a type of communication that most of us are not comfortable with. So why do we get anxious and nerve-wracked before a presentation? We don't let ourselves find comfort because of the way we perceive the task at hand, an assignment to inform. But why shouldn't we be more comfortable? After all, the best presentations are those in which the speaker gives themselves leeway and finds his own pace, making it more comfortable and relaxed for the audience as well as one large group conversation. My goal in this presentation is to provide you with some explanation to the fears in presentations and then provide some useful tools that you can use in your own presentations. So how do we create that so desired comfortable space between presentator and audience? First, we convince the audience that we are comfortable being there to one degree or another. Want to be there even if he is portraying the illusion of comfort. Secondly, you want to make the audience feel engaged through the eye contact and open body language. You do not have to rush a presentation with large technical jargon on a strict pace to make it look professional and comfortable. If you appear to be comfortable and take your time in a manner that is well-paced, mistakes will be less noticeable and you will appear more comfortable to your audience. Another benefit of this is the more comfortable you are in front of your audience, the more comfortable and apt to listen to your audience you will be. To create the illusion of comfort, we have to look at our posture and what it says to the audience. Doing things like crossing your arms in one fixed position of the room will put you off your audience and they will lose their attention. On the contrary, if you use open body language, like open arms and outward-facing palms, along with the constant movement around your presentation space, you will create an environment that visually keeps the audience watching you and brings body language that is inviting. Making eye contact is the next step to taking your presentation from a comfortable setting to grabbing people's attention and reading your audience. You should pick someone you are comfortable with making eye contact with first, and don't always have to make direct eye contact with all of your audience. One good trick to keeping the illusion of good eye contact, if you find yourself struggling to make direct eye contact, is to look at the back of the wall just above everyone's heads. This way, it will look like you're giving out eye contact to a group without having to fix your eyes on one person. Nonetheless, whether or not you decide to make a direct eye contact with someone or look at the wall past them, you should always keep your vision moving throughout the audience and not get fixated on one single point. While there are both good examples of things you can do during the presentation to yourself keep calm and collected, a lot of the stress of presentations happens before the presentation. Keeping yourself calm before you present will have a large impact on how calm you are when you present. Personal rituals and strategies keep calm can work as well as it be a certain song to get you in the mindset of your presentation, or just being able to read your speech out loud to yourself in the morning. Identify yourself as a presentator mentally before you have actually have to present, so that you do not get a sense of misplacement at doing something that you're equated with. Because you put so much work and time into this, you might as well identify with it as your own. The more you convince yourself you're not naturally a presentator, the more you will prove yourself right. So we have covered how to relax during a presentation, how to engage your audience through eye contact, and how to mentally prepare for a presentation. These are some of the key ways that I have personally found helpful to be reducing stress and anxiety during and before a presentation. While all the tricks themselves may not work to everyone specifically, I believe that the ideas and concepts I have shared will lead you in the right direction. And remember, the only person you have to worry about scaring you in a presentation is yourself.